I'm Tommy Scott.
And I'm Rita Cook with Ellis County Press TV. And hey, I like your pink shirt. I like your pink shirt.
Thank you. Thank you.
We decided that we were going to wear pink today, except for because it's Bastille Day, July 14th, right? Today's July 14th. That's right?
That's right.
So I have pink on, but they're pink Eiffel Towers. So
she's hooked up with Paris, France, some kind of way. Well, we're in Paris, Texas, but she loves Paris,
I know,
France.
Paris and Paris. There's sort of a... So what's going on? What happened last week in Ellis County? I think there was a car fire.
Yeah, it was a car crash on I-45.
Yes.
You know, people drive too fast.
Right, they always drive too fast.
And, you know, all that
Especially
space,
at
you think they could pass by each other without running over each other, but they can't. They just bump heads out there. But anyway...
There are quite a few accidents on that highway that are pretty serious.
Yeah.
What's the speed limit there? It's like 70, correct?
No, it's 60.
60.
5.
It's 70. I think it's 70 in certain areas. But that can, you know, I don't think that that's too fast, actually, because I think further south, it was like 85 somewhere.
75.
It's crazy. It's crazy. That's pretty fast. Anyway, there was a car crash, and apparently they took the car and they towed it.
Impounded.
And then what was the, what did the Ferris Police Department, they found out that the owner was...
Well, the driver had felony warrants.
Mm-hmm.
And so when the people at the impound let Ferris Police know, they go to get the guy, he's there to come back to get the car. Why he come to get the burn up car, I don't have a clue.
Right.
But he goes back to get the car, and then that's when they catch him, and then it's a foot race. It was a lot of fun that day.
I can't even imagine the foot race. Just thinking about it makes me want to chuckle. But anyway, they caught him, and that's, you know, that makes it good.
Yeah.
Because that means that don't have an accident on 45 whenever you have felony warrants out.
Yeah, and don't go get the car after you done had a wreck.
Right.
That'd be a smart thing.
Just buy a new one. Okay, so I heard that John Ray is not going to be seeking re-election. He is District 10, which covers Ellis County and parts of Henderson County. Okay. And he's been in he's been in a couple of terms, right?
2 terms.
So he will not be seeking re-election in 2020. The Ovilla City Council will be possibly looking at a bond election in November. They want to have new city facilities. They have, like, right now, I think their city facilities are pretty small and pretty old, so I think that would be really a great thing for Ovilla. And I
it would. They're growing real good. They are really growing.
They do. They are.
And then they get to get who? Google.
No, that's Red Oak.
That's Red Oak in
Yeah, and Midlothian also got Google.
Really?
Yeah, so we're going to be doing a story about that this coming week. It's kind of interesting because publisher Charlie Hatfield had pointed out to me that it was $600,000 that they...
No, 600 million.
600 million. I'm sorry, thank you. See, that's why you're on the city council.
Yeah, I guess so. I like money.
And so Red Oak and Midlothian are both getting pretty large amounts of money so that's bringing a lot of revenue into
There's going to be a lot of improvement for a lot of the smaller cities in Ellis County, I think,
really
here real soon, because a lot of good things are happening. It's growing. And after a while, we won't be just agriculture anymore.
Right.
You know?
You're going to be remembering the good old days.
The good old days.
So let's talk about that police. The police impounded the stage next to the Ferris Bar and Grill. I mean, that had to happen at some point, right? That's been like
it's been a complaint. Everybody's had something going on about the Ferris Bar and Grill. And really what the whole point is just coming to a common agreement on, you know, it's simple. You can't block the alley. I mean, it's just simple. You can't block the alley.
And it's a pedestrian
and they were given a warning to move the stage or make it mobile where you could move it out the way. Then when you need it, move it back. But evidently they didn't do it, so they impounded it.
I think they just took like 2 panels of the 3.
They can go get the equipment, but when the law gives you instruction, you pretty much got to go along with city ordinance, you know.
And I think there's a contract, and I think as long as they were following the contract that had actually been written by Bill Jordan, the ex-city manager, so it wasn't even really looked at by an attorney, but I don't even think they were even following that contract. So I think if everybody I think you mentioned in the last city council meeting, come up with an agreement that everybody can, live with, and just do that.
And just do that.
You know, it's not like...
Because if the city council, anytime the city council doesn't pass anything, then it's not a go.
Right.
It's not real. It's what it is, because the attorney has to look over it. If the attorney don't sign off and the city council don't sign off, so it's not legit.
That's exactly
it's not
right.
real.
Exactly right. All right, what else we got going on here, Tommy? Let's see. Glen Heights. Glen Heights had some students that won a prestigious international dance competition in Italy.
Hey, how cool is that?
That's really cool. That's really cool. Let's see, it was for the lyrical dance and classical ballet, and it was Mila's School of Dance. A 7-year-old named Saria Lazada and an 18-year-old named Brisa Arellano, and I'm sure I totally just
They
messed
gotta
up.
be Italian, right? Is that Italian name?
I don't know. They look cute. They're really
Yeah,
cute.
they're really cute,
obviously really good little dancers. So what's coming up next week at the Ferris City Council meeting? Anything that residents or Ellis County residents need to know?
No, not right now. There's gonna be some things coming up. We basically are concerned about our water right now.
Okay. What's
And
happening?
we're
with
really
that?
pushing the issue on the water right now.
Mhm.
And we're trying to get good drinking water for everybody. Everybody wants good drinking water, just not a few people, but everybody wants
Exactly.
drinking water. So we're trying to.
Are you getting calls from people that are watching us and saying this is the best show they've ever seen in their
I
life?
doubt that very seriously.
Well, I hope that everybody's watching us, and we really do want to hear from you guys.
Yeah,
too.
we would. We'd like to hear from you. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun. You can come be on the show if you like.
I think it'd be
Well,
great.
it'd be a lot of fun. Everybody gets on the show, gets to state their opinion and their mind. There's nothing wrong with stating your opinion. So come on down sometime and talk to us. We'd
I
be
know.
glad to interview you and let you speak your mind.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because Tommy and I speak ours plenty of time. Okay, so let's just talk really quick because we have a little bit of time for a change. I'm driving a Ford Ranger this week.
Oh, how you like it?
It's really a good vehicle. I
Yeah.
like it. It's
It's
not
good
too
on
big.
gas?
Yes, it is actually. I
Really?
definitely recommend it. Ford, they make some good. What do you drive? You don't drive a Ford, do you?
No, I drive a Nissan Titan.
Okay, well, Nissan's good too. Okay.
Yeah, it's
They're all
really
good. Nowadays, it's not a matter of like if you have a good or bad vehicle, it's a matter of what you like.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anybody makes a bad vehicle anymore.
They
So-
make some expensive ones. They
Exactly.
definitely make expensive ones. So when
Exactly.
you pick one, really, when you travel a lot, is really what goes with these vehicles. How long the lifespan in them.
Right. That's a
If
good
you
point.
say at one point in my life, I was averaging 30,000 miles a year.
Uh-huh.
So if you keep a vehicle 3 years, you got 90,000 miles.
Right, right.
So how long is it gonna last? That's what I look at on vehicles.
Right. And you can
You know?
count on some of these, like, some can get 200,000 miles. I don't know. Not all of them. I guess nowadays, like my Jeep that I drive, my Jeep Wrangler has over 100,000 miles. But it's a finicky vehicle. Wranglers are finicky.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we're glad that everybody joined us this week.
Yes.
And I'm Rita Cook.
And I'm Tommy Scott.
And we are Ecp-Tv.
CP.
Thanks.